Those are the people that were on COBRA or eligible for COBRA during the dates of September of 2008 through 12/31/2009. Again, each person can make a separate election. So what we're going to talk about is certain individuals will not be eligible for this subsidy. If you earn more than $125,000 in a year, you're not eligible for this subsidy. If you have a family income more than $250,000 a year, you're not eligible for the subsidy. If you quit or resign, you're not eligible for the subsidy. If you have a working spouse and that working spouse has coverage available to him or her that you can get on that spouse's plan, you're not eligible for this subsidy. I know I'm telling you, everybody who's not eligible, there are people who are eligible, I promise you. I'm just, you know, not everybody hears of the subsidy and they're like, give it to me, you give 65% discount off of the normal rates. Give it to me, I'm ready. But you can't get it if you have coverage from another source, if your earnings are greater than $120,000. So you have to be careful that when you check, yes, I want that subsidy, that you've kind of gone down this checklist. If you resign, or if you quit because you punched your boss in the nose, you quit because of performance, you're not eligible for the subsidy. If you lose coverage because of a divorce, you're not eligible for the subsidy. So it's the rules around who gets the subsidy and who does not. The subsidy is available for people who lose their jobs from job being discontinued, eliminated, or because you've laid off or reduction in hours. Those are the examples where you'd be eligible for the subsidy. So, we've talked about that. What is the subsidy? If you're eligible for the subsidy, you can now pay, instead of 102% of the COBRA rate, you're going to pay 35% of that number. It's a significant cost savings to you. The government then picks up that 65% through reduced payroll taxes. So your employer collects that information and reduces their payroll taxes by the amount of people that are eligible for the subsidy. So the employer is made whole through reduced payroll taxes. The subsidy lasts 9 months. So if you have 18 months of COBRA, you get the first 9 months would be with the subsidy, the subsidized rate, and the following 9 months would be at the full COBRA rate of 102% of the premiums. All right, this is a lot of words. What I'm trying to do is give you an example. A lot of companies help an employee out. In your case, they give you extra coverage. You might have, your job might have been eliminated on October 1st, but your employer says, I will allow you to stay on the plan for the first 3 months under your active contributions. And then after that, you need to make the full COBRA premiums, where your subsidy will be based upon 35% of your active contributions, not of the total premiums. So the subsidy could work in different ways depending upon what the arrangements that are given to you by your employer. Does that make sense? I have a few nodded heads. Let me say that again. As a matter of fact, I have an example. Let's say that your employer, his premium is $500 a month.